Why the hell are you so far away?
Dude, what the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell are you doing over there?
Daddy, chill.
Really?
I'm doing daddy chill right now.
Okay, awesome. How are you feeling?
I feel like crap.
Why?
Because we launched Obsessed last night. It was really fun. Sorry, we're filming this in advance. Questions?
So this Obsessed has come out.
Obsessed is out.
But at this moment in time, Obsessed is coming out in a few hours. And last night we did a trivia launch party, and you had some cocktails.
I had several mocktails spiked with liquor, and then I went
cocktail infused mocktails, alcohol infused mocktails,
alcohol infused cocktails, and it's so funny how many ways we could say that.
Let's get to the point. So
sorry
that yes,
because I said mocktails infused with liquor. And then as I left your party, I heard down the road, I'm walking out with Matt King and Jack Martine, and I'm walking down the street, and I hear, "Baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down low." And I was like, if that's coming out of someone's car, I'm getting in to their car. I'm going wherever they're going. Now, if it's coming out of a venue, that's where I'm spending the rest of my night. And it was coming out of a venue, and they're having country night. And there's like a line dancing situation.
Yes.
So I had ×2 your party drinks.
And I actually had to head out of my party a little bit early because I was tired.
I know. You tapped me and said, "Can I leave?" I go, yeah.
But moral of the story is you're feeling a little bit sick.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
If only you had someone to take care of you. If only there was someone.
It was the bathroom, sorry.
Oh my God!
Yay!
Wait, what?
I'm not a caretaker.
Not a caretaker?
Maybe today for just
Oh
maybe
my
I
God.
can chat.
a second.
I can chat for a bit.
Hannah, I am so glad.
He's like, suddenly I feel more nauseous than Hannah's
Everybody-
here.
I feel very, very safe around you.
For audio
and that's
only,
not typical.
Audio only listeners. Hannah Berner randomly just walked into our set.
Completely random.
Wait, what the hell?
No,
dude?
I took a wrong turn in New York and I ended up in this beautiful, gorgeous
in our palace.
boutique palace.
Thank you for coming to our palace.
Like, it looks haunted in the best way.
Oh my God.
like Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
One of the best movies.
Eddie
ever, by the
Murphy?
way. Eddie Murphy's version.
King.
Yeah.
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 Who's Eddie Murphy? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. No, we're.
No,
How'd you explain?
thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
I just watched his thing.
This thing.
Is it a documentary? I don't know. It's like,
His,
oh no,
His
Was he just
sex
canceled?
tape? His sex
Eddie Murphy can't be canceled.
No, he's not canceled.
Okay.
No.
It's hard to keep up.
He keeps his head down. He's like, I know I'm a legend, and I'm gonna stay that way quietly.
I love that. Once you know you're on top, disappear.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're all not doing that great. We're still
They're
here.
so
We're
loud.
still-
The second you don't
We're
see
loud
me, you
and
know
proud.
I'm feeling myself somewhere. But that's how I feel with stand-up comedy too. Some people will do 2 hours on stage. I want to leave people wanting more.
Yes.
I'm doing an
How
hour.
long you do an hour?
I'm going to sleep. I'm doing a tight 47 if we're all a little tired.
Oh, I love a type 47.
I'll do a tight
that
13
number.
if we're feeling. Sometimes I'll walk out and I'll be like, I know all of you are anxious girls, and I'm anxious too, and it took
Yeah.
a lot for me to get here. So we're gonna hold hands and
Do
get
you
through
get
this.
anxious?
I'm very anxious, but about weird things. I'm more anxious in a group dinner than a podcast.
Really? What about stand-up?
This is actually the only time I feel comfortable.
That's what
Oh my
you're.
gosh,
That's how you know you're meant to be doing this.
That's how you know you're mentally
Yeah.
If we were at a group
And that
dinner right
too.
now, I'd be like, do I let Connor speak? Should I laugh at that?
Are you a middler?
What's that?
Where people intentionally put you, if it's a larger, longer table, you get sat adjacent to the middle so that you can engage both sides of the table.
Wow. Honestly, I feel like I avoid these situations so much I haven't even earned a role.
Oh, that's not true. You don't realize you have a role because it's been given to you every time that people seat you at a table.
You're a middler.
Wait,
Oh my
this
gosh,
is my whole
Uh-huh.
new personality.
You're totally a middler.
And next time I go somewhere and they put me on the end, I go, can I speak to the manager?
Oh my God, yeah.
Like,
No.
that someone didn't check my rider. This is crazy. No, I definitely, when I'm out in public, we have to bring it, you know? I want to perform. I want everyone to have the greatest time and be like, that was the best time I ever spent in my life because Hannah was there.
Right.
But it takes a lot out of you. And then you go home and you're in the dark and you're just drained, just done.
You're right.
I love how happy you got. You go, yes.
No, you're so right. I had a show on Wednesday and I broke dry January at that show.
How was your show?
Okay. So I hosted it. I'll get there. I hosted the show, and hosting I'm happy to do. Yes. It is so hard. You put your body on the line, like
so gracious.
You basically
fight for your life.
You basically go up and
cold open.
Yeah, that people don't. You know when your friends have a baby.
Yeah.
It's a cold open. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know when your friends have a baby and the baby likes to go, even though you've met the baby 12 times, it likes to go like this.
Is it a toddler?
What babies are you hanging out with?
Like, not The Grudge. Like, I'm talking about like.
You mean like a kid?
Like a kid, like a toddler, you know, and it like looks at you from like behind something kind of.
Yeah.
That means they like you.
Yeah, they like you, but they like need to be reminded that they like you and like convinced that they like you. That's what hosting is like.
Yeah, because you can do well, and then you have to come back in 10 minutes, and you're like, "Do you guys remember you liked me, or do we have to start from the beginning?"
Exactly.
But you know what? It makes you such a better comic.
It builds a lot of character. However,
that would be my worst nightmare.
Dude, building character is what you can say about anything.
I know.
Get punched in the face. I just builded my character.
Something great happens. Also building my character. Would love some more of that character building.
I can't think of one thing that's not
horrible.
Building character.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
life is about
basically,
perspective.
I bombed and then I broke
Your character's
dry
so strong
January.
right now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wait, did you break it mid-show?
So I went up and did a joke about dry January and then like did not land, which is fine. And then
I'm over it.
I'm totally fine. And then I was like, I'm actually gonna have 4 beers right now.
Didn't you break it before, or is that private?
Yeah, it was private. Well, like I show up to this birthday party and Brooke like has a literal Glock to my noggin and is like, "You're gonna drink tonight because there's a time and a place." To
he's blaming you.
Because I don't drink that often.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't go out.
God.
I do when I go out, but I don't go out that often. So if I'm drinking, it's
I
like
want you guys to get in the biggest fight.
I'm drinking, it's
We're
like
about to.
I know. I can feel it. I feel the tension.
People think we are really mad at each other from last week or 2 weeks ago. Because I interrupted Connor and he took a vow of silence for the remainder of the episode, which is about 6 minutes of
how peaceful that must have
dead
been.
silence because I interrupted him once.
It was actually like 11 times.
You don't let women speak?
No. Oh, God forbid he let a woman speak.
You don't give women space? Is
the
the wage gap not enough for you that you also have to have all the audio on the whole pod?
And if you could count, if you could count the amount of times he's interrupted me, you would have a new number. The world would create a new number. Not saying that I don't interrupt you, sweetheart.
Well, you do.
I do, of course. I'm just saying we both do it.
Can I change perspective on this?
Oh,
totally.
God, please.
As a loud, obnoxious New Yorker, I say if I don't interrupt you, I'm not listening to what you're saying. If you speak to me and I pause for 4 seconds, I was thinking about lunch, and then I go, "That's crazy."
Yeah.
But if I'm interrupting you, it means I heard what you said, and I'm so fucking excited to add to this conversation. But sometimes I swear to God, I'll listen.
So you know what? You're welcome.
Yeah. Good.
No, you know what? Go to hell. Because
Oh.
Go to hell.
Okay.
Okay, let's not bring religion into this.
Yeah. Let's not get political.
Let's not get political.
There was one thing she said like 2 weekends ago, and every time Brooke does it to me, it's like girl power in the comments. If I do it to her, it's like misogynist.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Everyone very quiet on set when I say
Where's the problem?
Well, yes.
All the girls were like,
What is the male version of girl power? Is it like
alpha
boss?
male?
Boy boss?
Boss baby.
Boss baby.
Boss baby.
It's called being
You
president.
are boss baby.
I'm boss baby.
You
You
love
actually
him.
are.
Do
You do have the
And there's
skin.
a
like,
resemblance.
boss baby came up on Wednesday too when we recorded.
You are boss baby in a different font. You also have the skin of a baby's bottom.
He
Not
is
one
smooth
pore.
as a pebble.
Not one pore on this
He
man's face.
doesn't have
And
one pore.
I walked in and
my
he was
pores.
kind of like big timing me. He was like, "Oh, I didn't put moisturizer on." Like bragging how good his skin was looking despite being dehydrated and hungover.
Always does that.
And then look at us turning on him. This is fun.
He's like, I don't wash my face. Okay, great. Awesome.
Then we all sit down
and
I'm just staring at his beautiful floor. And he goes, I'm going to go get coffee. After I traveled like 40 minutes to get here. And I was like, did you know Connor's a monster?
Yeah. Yeah, and I did. Love him to literal death and back. Monster.
Like a lovable monster, like a boss baby monster, but like
poreless.
I didn't see him being the diva here. Did he request a fireplace behind him?
Yes, he was the one.
My writer's fireplace.
He needed a fire on this set. Hey guys, we want to take a break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Green Chef and Every Plate is now owned by HelloFresh, and with the wider array of meal plans to choose from, there's something for everyone. I love switching between the brands, and now our listeners can enjoy both brands at a discount with us.
Yeah. Whether you're trying to save money, eat better, or stress less, HelloFresh is here to help you do all three. Say hello to your most delicious year yet with fresh ingredients and chef-crafted recipes at a price you're going to like. Delivered right to your door. You don't have to stare blankly into the fridge anymore, okay? Like, what do I make for dinner? Give HelloFresh a try and dig into their biggest menu yet with over 45 recipes to choose from each week.
Each HelloFresh box is packed with farm fresh ingredients, and everything arrives pre-portioned right to your doorstep for less hassle and wasted food. Oh man, let me tell you about these miso butter shrimp tacos I whipped up with HelloFresh. Game changer! The box arrived and everything was prepared and ready to go. Marinating those shrimp in miso paste and butter? Genius move. Not only did it taste amazing, it took me no time to throw together.
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots right now. So hungry.
Yeah.
Miso drenched shrimp.
Always drench miso in shrimp and butter. Or rather, drench your shrimp.
You have to stop because I'm getting like full body situation. They say breakfast, by the way, Brooke, is the most important meal of the day. We've always said that as well. And HelloFresh agrees. In fact, they're giving all subscribers free breakfast for life. Huh? That means you'll enjoy a totally free breakfast item with every single HelloFresh delivery. I did not know that. Go to HelloFresh.com/BNC free and use code BANDCFREE for a free breakfast for life subscription. One breakfast item per box while subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life at HelloFresh.com/BNC free with code BNC free. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
Anyway, how's your hangover?
It's good. Like the thing about hangovers is like if you drink enough, you wake up drunk, and then that is like the ideal situation. So like right now, your words cannot pierce my soul.
Good.
They should. Like, they should be like. Like, this will be something that I just, like, hand this episode over to my therapist. And then,
no, this is how I show affection. If I could be mean.
Yeah.
It means, like, I really, I feel connected.
You feel comfortable.
Yeah, I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
If I'm nice to you, I think it means, like,
right.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Great perspective.
Great.
Because this is what I'll
Great.
I always tell Brooke.
That's what we do, and people get upset and think we're fighting.
Oh.
But people also think you're fucking.
We're expressing love.
Because it's a thin line.
Sure.
You fuck,
There's
you
a
fight, and suddenly you have a podcast. Okay.
The Fuck Fight podcast.
It's like the pipeline.
Yeah.
That's so funny because if you're mean to someone, you know, you break that level of comfort.
Right.
And then, but being called nice, like if someone had an adjective to describe me and they said, he's nice, I'd be like, they want me to die today.
What about coupled with other adjectives? Like charming.
He's nice and charming.
And what did the article say about you that came out today? Charming
I love
and
her. She
charming
gets Google
and
alerts for
She
you.
like knows what she's gonna say in it. Like, oh, random.
She
that
goes,
you brought
this-
this
random
up.
that you brought up adjective. Charming and it wasn't.
Oh, don't worry.
Charming
literally-
and
I was on this hate forum about
charming
you.
and handsome, but the way that they said handsome was incredibly roundabout.
They said it's like
boy next door. Well, hold on.
He wrote
Some
that.
have called this
Handsome
phenomenon.
young man, parentheses, no offense, Connor, and parentheses, he may not look like the sort of sculpted Hollywood heartthrob other guys expect women to want, period.
Why don't we just stop commenting on men's bodies? I feel like I need to protect him in this moment. That was crazy.
People constantly make me this like beefcake.
He's just being sexualized.
Did you know the article was going in the direction of
Did they say
Hollywood heartthrob?
Yeah, I mean, you guys do articles, right? Like,
I can't read, but
you do. You have both.
No one's ever commented on my beauty in an article.
Same. That's a good point.
Well,
Someone did call me body positive once, and I'm still recovering from that. They called me a wildebeest.
No, they didn't call you a wildebeest.
They said I was body positive.
Okay, that is absurd.
I'll
think
get
that's
those
kind
too,
of in different words what they called me.
They called you face positive.
Like, he's not what you would expect people to be attracted to, but for some reason.
No, but you're dangerous. He's a dangerous man. You know why? Because he's not good looking enough for you to be like, he'll break my heart. You'll be like, I'm doing him a favor. And then next thing you know, he'll get a little cocky and then he will ruin your heart. Like no one ever has.
I would never ruin your heart.
A lot of guys like Matt have done this to me. Like they're so...
Like named Matt?
Yeah, it's giving Matt.
Okay.
You're more interesting than a Matt.
Because
but like
I have the name Connor. So like, it's a little bit different in that sense.
Besides that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel like, and this is... I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass here, but
Come on, I'll bend over.
But I feel like you're what people are looking for in this day and age. Just like cute and funny and normal.
Well, that was the article was supposed to give like...
I'm confused why people are like, he's not what you would expect.
He's not cute, funny,
because the 2024
you look like
woman...
Josh Hutcherson if he was left in the microwave.
You're always getting like heat-related comments.
Did you just call me a shrinky dink?
No. Microwave,
just
pottery.
melted, not smaller.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Just melted.
Yeah.
Like just not as sharp features.
No, like... What we're
pretty.
getting at is that like I look
pretty.
like I'm made out of plastic.
No, do you know what it is? You're not creepy.
Well, that was kind of where I wanted the article to go.
You don't have sharp, like, intense, scary features.
Okay.
Positive connotation.
I love that.
You know, like the Frogger rat thing?
Guys.
I think you're pretty.
Thank you.
We love you. See, we broke him down. We built him back up.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Are you okay?
No, I'm totally.
Also, don't touch my chair.
Ew.
That's my chair.
Wait.
Don't be gross, Connor.
So I'm really, really sorry. I had something that I was gonna say. Let me check my notes.
He's texting.
Go ahead.
He's literally texting.
Yeah.
He's on Hinge.
Bad. Yeah.
He's on Ryan.
I am
really.
Girl's girl. I'm changing my bio.
Wait, can I ask how old you guys are?
Yeah. I'm 20 redacted.
I'm also that age.
My little babies. Yeah. I feel like I'm your guys' age mentally.
Yeah.
And like
when I look at you, I see my peer.
Thank you. I'm also not. I am wearing a turtleneck, so it ages me today. But how old do you think I am?
I would say 27.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
I think that too.
I'm 32, but like
really,
I feel like 27 and 32 are the same thing.
I do too.
Yeah.
And I will say, do you mind if I say that you lie about your age?
For more respect.
I'm not going to say how old you are, but I will say the only reason that I call you out about lying about your age is because I don't want people to think that I'm older than you. And people know how old I am.
Everyone knows my birthday's on September 11th.
Right, but your birthday could be September 11th, 2004.
And it is.
I mean, I hate when people judge you by your age, and I'm like a big proponent of like experience and age does not necessarily mean that you're qualified for things, especially in this day and age with all technology and stuff.
Yeah.
I just want to surround myself with like smart Gen Z forward-thinking people, and I identify as a Gen Z.
You identify as Gen Z.
Yeah, I think
and I'm Gen Z passer.
You're there for sure.
Yeah, you're total Gen Z passer.
Thank you, but if you go too hard, I'm gonna feel like you're overcompensating.
Okay, I'll shut.
Let me interject real quick.
Are you interrupting?
No, actually.
No, he's just interjecting.
I just needed to interject.
Interject is different than if you say I interject.
Yeah, go ahead and interject.
So we like skipped right over comedy because I talked about how I middle of the show had to go upstairs and find a private bathroom
to chug beer?
Because you were sharding.
Pants.
Oh.
Metaphorically or actually?
I literally was stinking it up on and off stage.
Okay.
On Wednesday.
What did you eat?
Like nothing.
Do you think you were nervous?
Nervous stomach is a thing.
Yeah.
It was horrible. I had to apologize to the
booker.
Yeah.
But I feel like as a girl, you can fart on stage and no one will think it's you. Like, I'm like, obviously it's
Anna,
the guy
I
sitting
literally
there.
have said that so many times. No one's
And
going to
that's a
expect
privilege.
this like horrible fart coming out of
The
like
tiniest,
you said, so petite,
most gorgeous
petite
girls.
and little.
Do you
No one's
fart
going
on
to expect
stage?
it.
If I'm not holding it in, because it will affect my performance.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's better out than in. My uncle says that.
I'm your uncle.
My uncle from Michigan says that.
Yes, I identify with your uncle.
You and my uncle from Michigan
Honestly, we vibe.
need to go on
No,
tour.
I'm very not into holding it in.
Yeah.
And
Do you announce or just completely?
I am farting now.
Hold on, everyone. 1 second for me now.
I don't
Okay.
announce. It depends on the mood and who you're around. Honestly, like, I am a very honest person. I'll fucking lie to get out of a fart in a certain situation.
Like, in what way?
Like, if people are like, what is that? I'll be like, that's crazy. Whoa.
I don't even know what was that, you guys.
Did I ever tell
I
you
go,
what
I don't
happened?
smell it. That's a good, it hasn't come to me yet.
Hasn't reached.
It hasn't reached me, so it couldn't have been from me.
Did I tell the story of what happened to me in 3rd grade computers class?
No.
Oh, this sounds like
This is going to be one of those things where it's
A
like, why did I
trauma.
say that? It's a horrible story, but I'll tell you anyway.
It's fine.
But if it affected you, it's
It did affect
important.
me pretty deeply. I was answering a question about something about the computer game Zumbinis. If you guys are, what? Did you fart? Did you fart?
My Kelly Clarkson Wayfair collection chair was just kind of going ham in the mic just now. But like I just needed to reshift because my camo camo slacks were going up my ass crack
Okay.
like a G-string.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I was trying to pull them out of my ass crack, and in doing so, I made this sound.
Hey man, no
Went on
worries.
for like 6 seconds too long.
No worries.
But I
Let me
couldn't
know when I can go on with
Okay,
my story.
Computer
She's
But
class.
talking about
take-
her childhood
take your
trauma.
Take your time.
Computer
moving
class.
and moving and
I'm
grieving.
about to cry.
Let's make a mental note. We need some WD-40 for the leather. Please.
Okay.
Computer class. How many words
Computer
per minute
class.
for you?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I was
Probably like
4.
yeah, I was gonna say 8
Could not spell.
on a good day.
Yeah.
one finger.
But anyway, I was answering some sort of question in computers class, and in the middle of answering the question, I farted like pretty loudly, and I could have just like kept talking, but I stopped what I was doing. I said, "Who did that?"
You just gaslit the whole room.
Everyone knew it was me. It was so clear. I was at the front of the class speaking. A loud, like bubbly fart came out of me. No one said anything, and my computer teacher was like, "It's okay, just go on." I said, "No, I
We have
cannot
to
go
get to
on
the
right
bottom
now."
of this.
Who did that? Who did that? This is disgusting. Who did that?
The lights turn off like it's like a murder mystery party.
You get a flashlight. Why would you do that?
And the computer teacher was like, "Brooke, like it's okay.
You
It-
sick
It,
fuck.
it happens. No worries. Just keep going." I would not.
You go, my
continue.
enemies are trying to sabotage my performance
Like
right now.
I would
She's in
not
a
go
Nancy Drew like hat and magnifying glass.
Wait, I love how assertive you are as a 3rd grader. Who did that?
Who
on.
did
Who
that?
did that? I would not continue my train of thought. I sat back down. Could not have continued not knowing who did that.
Oh my gosh.
Not one person didn't know it was me, by the way. Like,
Wait, this story's really killing me.
Mhm.
This is really funny.
and then a similar thing happened, actually, now that you mention it. Thank you for asking. In geometry class, we were taking a test, and I was sitting next to my friend Jen, and she farted loudly. And then before the fart was even out, she goes, "Brooke."
No. Okay, I'll end a friendship because of that. That
I
is
said-
fucked up.
Because we were sitting, it was me, her, and the boy she liked. At
So
the
she
table.
wanted
Oh.
to sacrifice
So I had
you.
to think in that moment, am I going to fall? Am I going to fall on the sword for Jen at this time?
Mhm.
I couldn't. I
Whose
said,
name
"Jen,
is Janet in 3rd grade?
Jen."
Oh.
Jen, you
This is 9th grade
bitch.
geometry.
You know you're
And
lactose
I said-
intolerant. Why do you eat that
I do
cup
have
of
to
ice
say-
cream?
I will never smell a fart and start playing the investigator game. I think that's like fucked up. Like if you smell it, it's good karma to just like let that person
Oh,
live.
this-
That person who's like, who did it?
Right.
Who did it? Like, why are you gonna arrest someone?
The scariest thing in the world is the sentence, "You smelt it, you dealt it."
Oh yeah, that fucked me up.
That
Oh
was
my
the beginning
God.
of gaslighting.
You're right.
That was the origin story of gaslighting.
That's why I always go, I can't smell anything. I have a sinus infection.
I have COVID.
Guess what? It's always the person that didn't
I haven't
smell it
gotten
that dealt
tested,
it,
but
usually.
I
No,
don't taste that fart yet,
It's-
so I must have COVID.
I do have to say the people that will start like being like, who did it? It's like, why are we trying to like throw someone under the bus? Like we all have tummy problems
Right.
sometimes. I'm lucky though. I am a quiet stealth sulfuric
Mhm.
farter, which some would argue is worse.
I know.
But I don't have
Oh.
an accidental like
Worse.
crazy loud fart. But then when guys do it, it's hilarious.
Have you seen that girl Grace on TikTok?
Yeah.
Who
writer.
I love her, and she did this bit about like, oh, this guy farted and it was so cute and funny, but then when she did it and pooped in her pants, all of a sudden it's not so funny anymore.
That's true. Hello, guys. We want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Quince. Looking for that perfect gift for someone special in your life? Or still trying to figure out an outfit for an upcoming date? Whatever you're looking for this Valentine's Day, Quince has you covered, you guys, with luxury essentials at an affordable price that you'll love. Quince offers a range of high-quality items at prices within reach, like 100% Mongolian cashmere sweaters from $50, washable silk tops and dresses, organic cotton sweaters, and 14-karat gold jewelry.
I absolutely love my boyfriend hoodie from Quince. It keeps me snug as a bug, and it's so high quality for an affordable price. It doesn't get better than that.
By partnering directly with top factories, Quince cuts out the cost of the middleman and passes the savings to us. And Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices and premium fabrics and finishes. I love that.
The best part, all Quince items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. Give yourself or others the gift of luxury this Valentine's Day with Quince. Go to quince.com/BNC for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/BNC to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/BNC.
There's, Chelsea Lynn?
Yes.
No, but I love
Hysterical.
her.
That's the one that I always say, like, that'll make a pussy throb.
Yeah, Tammy is her character. So she has this best friend named Paige, and I stalk them. Paige is like this like hot girl who like loves pretend falling in front of people and like getting fake crazy attention. So she was making fun of baby announcements, gender reveals.
Yeah.
And she was laying on a table, butt naked, and farted out a pink fart. Like she must have, I don't know how they did it.
Yeah,
Pink
good question.
Pink
into her
powder.
butt?
And she farted and everyone was like, yay, it's a girl. That shit blew my mind.
Crazy.
So she can fart on command.
I think she can, which I can't. And now I feel a little like
that could be really dangerous. That could have been a gender reveal gone so wrong.
True. They go
could have been like, ooh.
Like, imagine if she pooped. Like, what? Okay, so what are you having?
That was baby.
What is that?
I think you're just full.
Yeah.
She has a period fart. You're like, what is red?
New gender unlocked.
Like a really
so anyway,
sassy
I think
girl.
Farts can be an art form.
Yeah.
And I support women in the arts.
Women in the farts.
And that's the title of the podcast.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Really, really good, you guys. But I'm glad we got to this point. We can always move on, though.
We could even end it now if you want.
So that's a tight 24. And
tight 24. It's been 24. It's amazing how that happens before we really even introduced Hannah.
Well, I said Hannah Berner has joined us, but
do we need
Hannah Berner has joined us in like a big way.
I did come in kind of hot.
Thank God. There's no other way to come in.
Like my farts.
Like the farts come in hot, and so does Hannah Berner.
Thank you.
That should be your
tagline.
Yeah.
Yes.
So congrats on your freaking Netflix special.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
No, it's crazy.
How are you feeling?
It's honestly crazy. You know when you feel like out of body? Yes. But I do have to. Oh yeah, what do you have to say?
I'm like it's a crazy thing. Here's what I have to say.
Yeah.
About your accomplishment. If I can speak on it before you do.
Do you mind if he speaks on it before you?
No.
do?
If I can interject quickly.
Please mansplain my career.
If I
to
can
me.
interject quickly and for 3.5 minutes, I would say I think it's crazy with Netflix specials. Like you haven't filmed it yet. So like you got this deal. Like it's out that Hannah Berner has a Netflix special.
Uh-huh.
But it's not even filmed. It's not created.
This is the crazy thing about it. I'm like, it potentially is not even coming out till September. Because I film it in March, and then you have to edit it, and then I think they don't love specials coming out in the summer because we're all drunk in a pool somewhere.
Okay.
Drowning.
Interesting.
So I might have to wait till the fall. So that's why when everyone got like so excited with the response, I was like, okay, well, it's not. Also, I'm like, maybe I end on top and I don't put one out. Because that was a pretty good.
Get all your likes on your announcement.
I got the likes and I'm good. No, it's one of those things where I could have filmed it earlier, but when you film a Netflix special and you put it out, that material's like burned. I wish I was a singer that just had a 3-minute song that went off, and then I could perform it all over. Just, I'm in Tokyo, I'm whatever. I'm doing covers if I need
can't
time.
really perform it again.
Once it's out, you have to start your hour from zero. And then it is an art form where like it's never really done.
Yeah.
So I kind of was like, I love touring this, and I'd like to just, one day you just go, okay, put it out. You can literally keep cutting the fat and adding more bits nonstop, and one day you just have to be like, it's out. So I'm like, was very patient with putting out the first special. And I do think sometimes people rush to be like, I got a Netflix special.
Right.
And actually it's my husband, who's older and wiser, was like, I know your ego wants to be like, let's put out a special tomorrow. And he's like, just wait until it's like the best it could possibly be.
Right.
So I'm in my like patient era.
I love that. That's exactly what, like, I posted one clip of like my stand-up on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
And someone commented, like a random, like user 1134567 commented and was like, you posted this clip of an uncooked bit that you might use at a later show.
Mm-hmm.
So like if I am fan X, I'm gonna see this and it's not done yet. Like, but keep it to yourself until it's done, or else like don't do this.
And you agree with him?
That one kind of changed my perspective, and that was kind of in the same
I have a lot of opinions, and I do love meeting you and a comedy queen, but
one of you has BS.
I really love seeing comics come out of like different ways now, because before it was very traditional.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely one of those people that wasn't like, I've done a lot of different forms of entertainment, and TikTok was a huge reason I think I got the Netflix thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I would argue back then no one would post anything. And I like to post, sometimes a bit is best when you're excited about it and it's fresh.
Yeah.
So I'll post it very early, because by the time it's on Netflix, it will have evolved and changed so much. But sometimes bits are not about like necessarily how like perfectly they're done. It's like people don't remember what you say. They remember how you made them feel.
Mm-hmm.
So like I think if you like the clip, you post that shit, because
that'll make it puss at the Rob.
The worst way to deal with social media is like being a perfectionist about it.
Yeah.
And so I do like your mindset of like, because so many comics don't want to post their stuff, and then they get mad when other comics are selling more tickets. And I'm like, because they're putting themselves out there.
On God, Hannah.
Oh my God, are you going to start posting more stuff now?
You have to.
I am such a pussy, like it is unreal. Like I can't even.
You're guy's girl, girl's girl.
First of all, one thing about me is I'm a girl's girl.
You're girl's girl.
Yeah, and I'm not what you would expect
a traditional
Hollywood
right to look like.
Well, you're charming.
Yeah, well, I look like a lesbian. I think it's the whole thing. Like they should have just said that.
Also, your eyebrows like started growing.
Lesbians are hot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but I asked my barber
Justin
not to
Bieber
give me
looks
the
like a
lesbian haircut.
lesbian.
So I could branch out.
You should fire your barber.
I love her.
It would be a girl.
But what I was gonna say. My barber's a girl.
The layers.
Your Barbara.
My
so stupid. The curtain bangs.
That got me. Okay.
I love when you laugh at me. It's really sweet.
She got the smoker's laugh.
He just pukes a little.
Oh my gosh. What was I going to say?
You're saying your
The
pussy.
clips about my pussy, and I look like a lesbian, and then barber.
Oh, you're a pussy.
Oh,
yeah,
my gosh, yeah. No, so I can't post clips.
Because you're a pussy?
Why?
Well, like I can't even rewatch, because they film you when you do your stand-up.
I don't watch my shit.
And it's like, okay, I think I did, that was a good show. You get off and it's either a good show or you have to walk into traffic. Mm-hmm. For me, that's the two sides of the coin. Mm-hmm. And like the good shows, I'm like, I will watch that in 2 weeks and I'll get drunk before. So it'll be like watching game tape or something. Mm-hmm. And I still can't do it. Mm-hmm. And
do you hate yourself?
I guess. Mm-hmm. But I get why like a Matt Rife would post like crowd work.
I don't. Why do you think he does that?
It changes every show. So like,
well, yeah. So you're posting crowd work, so you're not burning material.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then people do think it's like magician when you. Like, I would argue I have more fun with crowd work, and I think it's
You're so good at it.
I think it's way easier than a really well-developed joke. Because crowd work, I'm in control. I have the mic. Mm-hmm. I've also done, like, talked to so many people. You get, like, weirdly psychic where I'll see how people are sitting, and I'm like, you've been together for 8 months. And it's like, because you do it so often, you'll be like, that guy's a lawyer. I could just tell. And it becomes, and also I'm nosy.
Uh-huh.
Like, a lot of my crowd work, it doesn't stem from like, where's the punchline here? It's like, I earnestly care about why this couple
That's why it's good.
looks like that. And you connect, you have to connect with them. They know when you're just being like, bringing something up just to like bash them.
I have a joke that I'm going to put into this.
Yeah. And I also say crowd work too is patience. Like sometimes when you sit in the awkwardness and the tension builds enough and you finally get the hit, it's like the best feeling. But yeah, that's why Matt Rife does that.
Do you like prepare your crowd work, or is it just like...
It's literally...
Did you get better at it?
That is such a good question, because I actually, like a year and a half ago, I told my husband, I was like, I want to do... I know, it's super weird that I have a husband, but anyway.
No, I'm like addicted to you saying my husband.
No, it's so off brand for me, and like I can't talk about it.
Oh, I love it.
But I was like, how do you get good at crowd work? Because he's a comic too.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, you just have to do it. You just have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations and try to get out of it. And I was like, so there's no like rules. There's not like a 1-2 punch you're doing. And he's like, you just have to do it. And once you free yourself of that perfectionism and you go like, I want to be messy, I want to build my character by putting myself in weird situations, then like that's where the gold comes. It's like podcasting. You guys never plan your best moments.
Yeah.
It's when you're loose and confident and you just make the crowd feel like calm, like I'm gonna take care of you, just trust me. And you have to, like, I'm telling you, just do it and you'll get better. And that's the worst like advice. Like, I'm not giving you any strategy.
No, it's
but that's how I got good at crowd work, by someone just saying, go out and mess up.
No, that is word for word.
And that's what you should do in life.
Yeah. Have you ever like frozen up during crowd work? Because I feel like there would be like, I would literally be like, oh, you guys have been together for long. And they'd be like, okay. And I'd be like, very cool.
No, but that's hilarious.
Very cool.
That is my crowd work right now.
But that's the thing. Everyone gets, what's your biggest fear? That happening? Mm-hmm. That was actually funny. So if you always know, like every now and then I'll get someone, because crowd work, let's be honest, sometimes you have a talent that's in the crowd and you're like, you have been gifted from God for me.
Right.
And they're incredible. Like last night, there were these people who didn't have sex on their wedding night, and normally it's like because they're too drunk, and these people were like, we were virgins, and I'm like, oh, thank you to the crowd work gods for giving me this. But sometimes it's really the worst, and that's when you do the good chat.
Okay.
Oh, well, this was fun. You guys fucking hate me. Like even after a bad joke, you go, oh, that's anal is where you guys cut off. Okay, like you just keep saying what everyone's thinking, and you're fine. It doesn't all have to be a fucking masterpiece. It's about vibes.
Oh my gosh.
You've got the vibes down to a science.
I'm trying, but I'm trying to give you confidence.
What you just did for me.
Did I just unlock a Matt 2.0?
Well, there's a lot of
you hacked the mainframe.
He's gonna start taking his belt and whipping people on stage.
You were all thinking
anything.
You're all thinking I just said it. Get your ass up here.
But yeah, it's relatable to also have a bad conversation with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just about being yourself.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But like I have had what Brooke just talked about where it's like, okay, I don't have a joke for you work in finance. So actually that's the easiest joke to make.
But also it's sometimes, like someone be like, I work in finance, and it's easy to be like, so you're a horrible person. I don't even know where that goes.
You've got your next joke though, like that's ready to go.
Yeah, but it's not like a genius punchline. It's more about like you have to let go of control.
Should we role play?
Oh my God.
Yeah, how about you two?
Wild.
Okay.
Do you want to try with me? I'll be like an audience member.
You're an audience member?
Okay, I'm so bad at being an audience member, but it's okay. I freeze up when I'm an audience member.
Really?
If a comic talks to me, I'm just like, because I don't know how to act. Anyway.
Yeah.
I get horrible stage fright.
Why don't you? We're two girls sitting, enjoying your show. Oh my God, he's like not Hollywood hot, but he's like cute.
It's like so charming though.
He's charming. Where's his eyebrows?
We're
doing it.
Hey, you two seem like you hate me. Why'd you come?
We like comedy.
Oh.
Yeah, we come here often.
But again, you just became someone different. Why are you acting different?
I don't know. It happens.
No, you have to be yourself.
Wait, what did I do?
You put this weird voice on. You were
do it again. Do it again.
Okay, sorry.
Again, you're being weird.
Okay. Oh my God. Well, I'm doing it. I'm on a stage in my head. Okay. You seem. Did I do it?
Oh my God, you did it!
Oh my
you
God!
Totally did a different voice.
It was a little better, but the thing is, like, what if you felt like you were on a podcast with Brooke every time you were on stage?
You have to project a little bit though, because like you
have a microphone.
It wasn't a projection issue.
Okay.
It wasn't a matter of projection.
Is it an issue?
She's
no.
She's dialed in.
To go again, because now I'm really into this.
We've become his Ukrainian gymnastics coach. We're like, do it again. Again. I'm turned on.
You guys both look Jewish. Where's your stance?
Okay.
On bagels.
Why do I
Better.
look Jewish?
Yeah, what about me looks Jewish to you? Tell me in detail.
Your zest for life that I can tell you have. And your eyebrows.
Wait, can I give you a...
Yes.
You got to start with questions.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
You don't just start assuming people's culture.
You can't start assuming religion right off the bat.
That's crazy.
Hey, you look.
That was crazy.
Hey, Jews.
That was insane.
So you're Jewish.
Because think about it. Crowd work is a conversation. If you're on a first date and you just go, "Hey, Jew,"
Connor, you've been doing this for a while.
But I do think it's okay. So I did like cold calling sales back in the day.
Me too.
I think it's a good pipeline because it's
a great pipeline.
It's mental terrorism. But they say with sales, you don't just go, "Let me convince you to buy this."
Yeah.
You say, "What
hey,
do you?"
Jew,
yeah, you don't go, "Jew, do you look like you want this?" You go, "What are you looking for?" And they'll be like, "Oh, I need this in my business." And I go, "That's crazy because what I have will give you what you want."
With a question.
So you start with a question and you keep asking until you get set up for something, and that's kind of like the basis of it.
Whoa, ask us a question.
Are you guys Jewish?
That's actually because now who knows?
Oh my gosh,
go.
you're right. It actually opened up.
Because I'm about to say, hey, I'm actually half Italian and I have some Jewish blood in me. It's like a New Yorker thing.
It's Ashkenazi, but yeah, I get it. I get it. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Even when I asked you that question, like my head was like, I could go anywhere with this.
So then I responded with like, I'm half Italian, half this.
Yeah.
So then from there, you could go talk about Italian food. You could. So that's why if you're always talking about what job do you do, yeah, you run out of shit. But if you ask a question, you don't know what they're going to give you. And then that's how you actually start writing new bits, because it's hard to write and just sit and be like, what's funny? But if you have a crowd in front of you, you're like, fuck, I need to make them laugh. And someone brings up Italian food and you make a silly like meatball joke, you're like, oh, that's actually a good bit. So it's all like,
oh my god,
it's all just a mess. It's a very messy, non-perfectionist social experiment for mentally ill people.
But for mentally ill, let's emphasize that. I also think that like you just have to. What you said earlier, way earlier, was you have to go out and freaking do it.
And also have some confidence in like your personality. Like both you and Brooke are naturally funny people. So like even how I like ask people questions, people will just laugh when I'll just make a face and they'll start laughing.
Yeah. Right.
But it's like if you're trying to be an AI comedian doing crowd work, that's not funny.
You're right.
How you like even how you were like, so you guys Jewish? That was cute. That was funny. That was you were a little nervous. Even saying something happens in your head like, oh, I get nervous talking to girls sometimes. That's hilarious. Lean into your like most honest thoughts because honesty's funny.
Have you considered charging people a lot of money?
Oh, I'm Venmoing him after this for sure.
I'll pay you
like
money.
This is a masterclass.
I also think a lot of especially women get really intimidated by stand-up comedy, and a lot of women don't break into it because it's hard to like late at night go to these clubs, a bunch of Connors drunk, and you're just like, why am I here? So like if and there's women are so fucking funny, and the internet has let like meme pages and podcasts women show their comedy in other forms, and I really think like there's a lot of stand-up comics that can come out of the internet worlds that have been like intimidated by it. And sometimes I'm lucky in New York, I had a lot of like really hardcore stand-ups like sit me down and be like, if you want to do this right way, this is it. And they make it kind of intimidating.
What did they say was it?
Well, it's very like, you got to get stage time.
Yeah.
And you gotta
go out.
You really just gotta get stage time.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to sell tickets, so I went on the road pretty early, like with 35 minutes and a Q&A. And then you force yourself to get an hour, because it's very easy to in your head be like, I'm not ready for an hour. But you put a couple stories together, and next thing you know,
it becomes an hour. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So there aren't any rules in stand-up, so you could either like paralyze yourself and not do it, or be like completely delusional queen and just like go for it.
Hey guys, this podcast episode is low-key kind of brought to you by Flying Embers. My drink is now available. The Spicy Lime Margarita X Fibula collab is live in 44 of 50 states. Now, if someone was to ask me, tell me the 44 states, I can't. But go ahead and give it a shot. Flying Embers. Connor Wood.
How exciting.
Thanks. You've tasted it.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good. That being said, gird your loins. Like, don't tread lightly into this dark night. That's what I'll say, because it is strong.
Is it 8%?
10.
And it's 10%.
At this time, we're doing 10. And it,
And it is 10%.
like my drink has hands. It's like kind of like square up. So it's available. Go check it out. I'm going to have a link somewhere. Check my bio if you feel like it. Check under your seat. Everyone's getting a link in bio.
Yay.
Check it out. Thanks, Flying Embers. Love ya. As a girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was intimidating for me to reach out into the space.
Yeah, but you did it.
But I did it. But I'm not there yet. Like, I think an hour is still intimidating to me.
What's your longest set been?
Probably like 40 minutes.
That's good.
That's an hour.
You can tour with that.
With crowd work.
Yeah.
Like,
He's like with 35 minutes of crowd work.
That's an hour.
Of me just asking one question and moving on.
You Jewish? Are you Jewish? Are you Jewish? Are you Jewish?
And that's the whole 40 minutes.
Yeah. No,
just a
we got one.
TED Talk.
Yeah.
No, it's cool.
I'm
it's an
excited
exciting
for
space.
you.
You know who told me you need to go out and do it? And he literally said that word for word
Right, right.
in a mean way was Tim Dillon.
Well, that's the only way Tim Dillon talks, and that means he likes you.
Well, yeah, exactly.
What did he say?
I think he said, like, come do this show. And I was like, I am not ready to do that. I'm still writing a bunch of stuff. And I'm reading Jerry Seinfeld's book and
He came up
Tina
with 400
Fey's
excuses.
book.
He's
And
like,
like,
and my tummy hurts.
yeah,
Jerry's
like
book.
Tom Segura's book. I'm like, and he's like, stop fucking reading the books. Go out and fucking do it.
If you could become a good stand-up just by reading books, there'd be so many good stand-ups.
Oh my gosh. It's like, think about tennis. You play tennis a lot.
Yeah.
You can't
Read a book or watch a YouTube
read a
video.
bunch of books about tennis and then go out
Yeah.
and even make a serve.
And it's also like
You can't serve
comedy is
looks.
hard for everyone.
You can't serve looks just by reading books.
Actually, I recently said this quote somewhere, but I have to say it again. Colin Quinn, who's like a very famous comedian, talks about why comedy is hard compared to like music, where musicians, even if they mess up with like their instrument or singing, you're still like, well, I can't play an instrument, I can't sing.
Yeah.
But if someone goes up and is not funny on stage, everyone's like, I could fucking do that.
Yes.
Right.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It is like that harder pressure, but like everyone, it's just about like you having that little confidence and a little delusion. And the fact that Tim wanted to put you on stage, fucking take that.
I know, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I just felt my nipple just now. Or I was trying to feel my nipple. And then I realized that this morning when I took my dog on a walk, this man stopped me and was like, teach your dog a little something about the universe. And he gave
this
me book, and
Scientology
I haven't
for
even
dog?
opened this book yet.
Heading that way.
And it says, time is consciousness.
This is the most LA shit I've ever heard.
No belief systems, no BS.
Oh.
Why do you always accept that stuff? You know, you can just say, I'm good, thank you, keep going, keep walking.
I can't.
It's content.
I can't. At this point, like, it's like, thank you so much.
Right.
Oh my god.
What's your Venmo?
Wait, is he saying your dog, he can like...
I think it's like very Scientology-esque. Like, it feels that way. Chance favors the ready mind, which is what we've always said.
Mm-hmm. Wait, let's unpack that.
He has a tattoo on
Chance
his
favors
arm.
the ready mind.
Yeah. Questions?
Yeah.
That's basically what I've been talking about the whole time.
Chance favors the ready mind. I mean, that's crowd work.
Yeah, if you're putting yourself out there, the chance will happen for the crowd work clip to happen, and then you blow up.
Okay, and God at work in the studio right now. I'm going to open another random page.
I love how he's bragging that he could read.
The fact remains, it's best to be flowing with zero time, remembering that timing is in the driver's seat at all times.
What if you
Am
don't have
I
your driver's
stupid,
license?
or
I
is
didn't catch
that
that one either.
do that
Yeah.
for me one more
I
time?
wasn't able to clock that one.
I actually spaced out.
Um,
I fell asleep.
Thinking about lunch?
Yeah. The fact none of us interrupted, we did not hear that.
That was
No.
a long sentence. The fact remains, it's best to be flowing with zero time. To be flowing is, I'm losing it at
To be flowing with.
with
It's
zero
quite
time.
wordy. It's very wordy.
Sometimes things just don't make
Yeah, I'm
sense.
changing the
Yeah.
subject.
Should we go to some advice?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Do you want? Do you want
This
to
guy
do
needs to go to jail.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Did he? You think he wrote that?
It's hard to say. It's by Edmund Cohen.
I think you just put a spell on us.
Do you think you could have met the Edmund Cohen?
I don't feel comfortable anymore.
No. Okay, Hannah, we had people write in to ask for advice.
Oh.
Because usually we're not like awesome at giving people advice.
You are.
But we figured because you're wiser, not so much older, but wiser, you would be really good at it.
Oh my God.
So we asked for like juicy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got a lot of like my roommate left like a dirty dish in the plate.
Yeah.
Dirty dish in the sink, rather.
Just didn't do the dishes.
Just didn't do the dishes.
Yeah.
And then we're left doing that every single time.
How do I approach? And
Mm.
it's like, just like fucking move out.
It's Post-its, obviously.
Break up with him.
Break up. I'm always I'm like,
easy.
divorce, break up,
Steal.
kidnap.
Okay, here's a good one. I think. Oh, this is good because it's like age gappy. My neighbor, 58-year-old male, has confided in me, 22-year-old female, that he's cheating on his wife. Oh wait, doesn't really have anything to do with an age gap, but stay with me.
Yes.
And 56-year-old female is the wife. Okay, I'm not.
They're actually
So the husband and the wife are actually the same age.
Yeah.
Love
But the
them.
girl writing, 22-year-old female.
They're cute.
Why is he talking to her?
Okay, so he's cheating on his wife with the real estate agent who is in her late 30s. Okay? They're all very close family friends, and they're about to sell their current home and buy a new house together where they plan to retire together. Do I tell his wife?
No.
Mm-mm.
You don't think?
I'm out. I'm staying in my lane. 2024, staying in my lane. Because also you don't know if she knows. Like this might be
Right.
part of a thing. Also, it's like, yeah, what do you think?
I agree. Word for word. What
We
you
both
said.
were like, "Meow." We don't like confrontation. "Meow."
I feel like I would want to know.
You would want to know, but like, do you want
But
to
do
hear
I
it
wanna
from
know
your
from the
22-year-old
22-year-old
neighbor? Like, why is your husband even talking to her?
Yeah, that's fucking weird. Also, they've been together for a long time. He's probably cheated before. These are like, people do patterns. And it's one of those things where like, you're not necessarily a hero for doing it.
Yeah. What do you gain by telling this woman, 56-year-old woman who has gone through so much more life?
Right.
By the way, your husband is fucking the realtor.
Well, I think it's just like I
What do
don't
you
know
gain
if I
from
would
that?
feel guilty. Well, is it just about like relieving yourself of guilt, or do you think?
Well, you know what? Again, that's about you.
Yeah, it is.
Like you telling them is to be like, is making it about you, and it's again like the whole situation is just not about you. I do think if she confided in you and is like, hey, I'm worried, you go, look, I have to tell you this. But don't go out of your way to like.
They might be freaks.
They might.
I might want my 22-year-old neighbor to tell me, honestly.
That would break your spirit, Brooke.
It would.
We'd
But I'd
find you
rather have my
floating in the
spirit be
river.
broken and then live a life with a full spirit.
Also, why is he telling people? It's like
Yeah.
he wants her to find out. Almost like, I mean, I've
right.
It's I mean, honestly,
It's
saucy,
leaving a lot to be
spicy.
desired. Not much to write home about at this time. But I don't know. I wouldn't say anything only because it's not my place to go to. And also, if the guy is like confiding in you and he trusts you,
He's
it's
like, I
only a
haven't
couple
told
steps
anyone.
away from killing you as well.
Interesting.
So like,
Ooh.
oh
I
my
didn't
gosh,
think it was going in that specific direction.
I could bring it that way.
Okay.
As a man, that's where they
Mhm.
go with their head.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I do like that you're protecting women.
Yeah, it's just like, that's my
Go.
whole thing. My
Yeah.
whole MO is just how
Like
can I
being
protect
safe.
women
Girl.
today?
Yeah, making them feel safe.
Yeah, as a girl's girl
Yeah.
in Hollywood.
Okay, this one is just like really something else. Okay, we're in college and a bunch of us went to a music festival in my friend's small town this summer. One of the guys got deliriously drunk, broke the shower off the wall, and then proceeded to take a shit in her garden. Not the best. He gets really embarrassed if anybody jokes about it, but he hasn't paid her back for the broken shower. Now she isn't sure how to bring it up, but also high-key needs the money back because her parents are fuming. Any advice would be much appreciated.
How did you break a shower?
How strong are you?
Right.
What part broke?
The shower.
The shower head.
The shower head?
I'm assuming he
head.
just like ripped it off of the wall.
Um,
Maybe he was trying to hang on it
Well,
because that could have been fun.
wellness check.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a moment where like the girl has to be
Right.
like, hey, like I love you. You're so fun. My parents.
Right.
I need the money.
I think you don't need to worry about hurting his feelings.
No, because he'll probably feel better if he pays you back. Also, sometimes people get weird where they don't know that you want them to pay them back.
And
like,
he probably isn't wanting to bring it up just due to him not ever wanting to speak about it again.
Yeah, so he's not going to bring it up.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Was that you last night at the club just breaking people's showers?
I was boot scooting boogie last night. Like, I was country mode.
Oh, you were shitting in the garden mode?
Shitting in the garden is not hurting anyone.
That sounds romantic.
Well, no, she has no issues with the shitting in the garden.
The secret garden.
It's just the shower.
Also, the fact she has a garden is quite
that's
nice.
pretty.
Yeah, okay, you have a garden, but you can't afford to fix your shower.
I don't think it means that she's like rich if she has a garden.
In
like
New
if
York,
he has dirt
that's
and flowers.
insane.
If it's big enough for him to make himself at home in, I feel like.
Is this one of those things too? Could you just like send a Venmo and be like showerhead?
Right.
Jolie showerhead.
Right, because you just request.
Jolene had a 50 coat.
I think you really just need to ask
Jolie.
for the money.
Ask for the money.
Ask for the
For
period.
sure, ask for
Okay,
money.
wait.
You're not in the wrong
Guys,
guys.
Yeah.
I want to be very clear that, Hannah, we asked for juicy stories.
That was the juiciest one, by the way.
I got a couple too. But like, I wanted someone like I saw my neighbor murder someone, and like
I love
have
how
any
you guys are
murders.
so mad there's no murders. You're like,
We
come
don't
on,
have
guys,
any murders.
step up your fucking game.
We
kill
have
someone.
pooping in the garden.
We're gonna get like racketeering, like lawsuit against us. Okay, I'm interviewing. I didn't read these. I'm interviewing for a company, and the
Right.
first email I got is from a guy I made out with approximately 4 years ago. What's the protocol here? He follows me on Instagram. I unfollowed him years ago, respectfully, when he got a girlfriend, Queen. Does he remember? Do I say we've met? May I add he's the founder of the company?
Is he the one that he's the one that reached out for an interview? He wanted to interview
I
her?
guess that's unclear. I'm interviewing for a company is all we got.
Look, I don't know what the kids are up to, but I feel like making out is like a hug, especially if it's drunk. Like it's not too invasive.
Right.
I feel like maybe that makeout was for a reason. That now you have
Right,
everything's
good
about
point.
connections, right?
Yeah.
And if you're not a Nepo baby, this might be your connection that you need to get into the industry.
I also don't think it's a bad thing to be like, oh, we've met.
Also joke about it. It's so funny to be like, remember that horrible kiss we had 4 years ago? Thank God we're so much better
That'll
in a
do
working
the job.
environment.
Well, so she has the power
Oh,
Right.
that's interesting.
Mm.
in
I
this
just-
situation, being like, I don't care about that makeout. I need this job, like whatever. Like,
If it's a one night stand, that's a little different. If he went in the V, but I feel like
Right.
a makeout.
I don't
it's
think that
kind
he
of
went
funny.
in the V in this
so
circumstance.
I mean,
No.
if you're,
I think it was
if
just
she's
T to
interviewing to
T.
be this 58-year-old real estate agent.
Yeah.
It's all about this 58-year-old trying to fuck people.
It's like every
comes back to
it's like
him.
there's this 58-year-old that like.
But also,
been hooking
it
up
is
with.
creepy. Like, out of all the people in the world, why is he reaching out to the one girl he
Right,
made
to
out
the
with 4 years
22-year-old.
ago?
I oh my gosh, these are key pieces of a story that like we need if we're gonna give you advice. I would say take the job, take him for all he has, and then worst case scenario, you can be like, you made out with me 4 years ago. You can't fire me. You made out with me. Like that puts you in like a.
So you
powerful
think she
position.
should bring it up?
She is not in a position where like nothing, like the kiss is not going to come back and bite her ass.
Right. No.
I just wonder, is she like a big time like PR girl, or like why was he specifically reaching out to her?
Yeah, you're right.
Because you don't want to be in a creepy situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm feeling like she's gotten like a second or third interview, and he's higher up in the company, so
Yeah.
he's doing the later interviews.
Here's the thing: if you've been single for a while in a city, most of the men you've made out with
Right.
in that city,
I
Right.
think you say, oh, I think we've met,
with tongue,
and then
my tongue has met your
see
tongue.
what he says, and then it's in God's hands.
At that, you have to let go
Yeah.
and let God.
Yeah.
Everything we
I have
answer,
to-
we go,
God's
speak to
hands.
God about it.
God's hands.
God will know.
Oh, Connor, tell everyone about the BNC Art Contest, won't you?
Hi all. We're doing something fun on the BNCMAP Instagram. We're having an art contest. Yes. The submission window for the art contest is January 26th through February 9th.
We posted all the rules on our Instagram last week, but here are the logistics. Take a pic of your art, post it on your IG grid, and tag
BNCMAP. Art can be any medium. Think
crochet,
painting,
sculpture.
whatever.
Get creative with it. This one's kind of good. A little.
I love how judgy you guys are of them. You rate them. You go, this is a 6.
So my son's father has had a girlfriend for 1 month, and she's already trying
Wait,
to...
I'm so sorry. My son's father?
Yes. Her baby daddy.
Her baby dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
My son's father has had a girlfriend for 1 month, and she's already trying to get him to call her stepmommy. Getting in his face saying, "Who's your stepmommy? Do you see stepmommy?" She even put it in her Instagram bio.
Oh, no.
Wait, for 1 month?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 1 month.
No.
Is
Stepmom.
he a 56-year-old man? Is she a realtor?
No.
Please keep in mind my son is 5 months old and cannot speak. Also, she's not legally allowed to be alone with him because of her criminal record. Okay, this is more than a 6. This is more than a 6.
I thought you were talking about the baby for a second. I was like, what did that baby do?
Oh, no, stepmommy.
Theft.
Anywho, is there any way I can tell her and my ex that they are insane and need therapy without starting a fight? How do I not go insane myself? I don't think you have to be worried about hurting their feelings in this moment. Pop off, remove your son from the situation ASAP as possible.
I seriously think that she needs to grab him and leave the country.
I don't think it's unreasonable for you to be like, I'm not like in love with my son being around this woman who can't even be alone with him, who's insisting that my son who can't speak call her stepmommy. That's not
married, right?
They've been dating for 1 month.
Yeah.
That's not unreasonable for you to be like, let's wait until you've been dating at least like a year.
Let's hold off on nicknames right now.
This reminds me of like those guys who will like visit one weekend a place and then put it in their Instagram bio.
Yeah.
Like New York, Texas,
Miami,
Dubai, world traveler. And I'm like, you had a like layover in Dubai once.
Right.
So yeah, that's mental illness. And then you don't want to start a fight telling him like, hey, can you tell her not to say that? Because then he'll go to her and be like, she's talking about you.
Right.
So it's kind of like take the baby and run.
Right.
I seriously think the most painless thing about this thing is to take him, the son, and leave the country. I'm serious.
So then why should she have to leave the country?
Canada is not
life?
that different from the United States.
That's a lot of admin.
Why should she have to uproot her life?
Yeah.
For stepmommy.
Because obviously stepmommy has a criminal record and isn't afraid to kill again.
We don't know that she's a killer. You're always going to kill her.
I hate this, but like they have to get legal stuff involved. I know it's a lot of papers and emails, which is why I avoid that stuff.
Right.
But like she sounds like she could legally get the girl to not be able to see her kid.
Right.
And like the stepmommy thing is
like
wild.
if you DM'd this to a judge, they would no doubt be on your side.
If you Snapchatted a judge.
The fact that a judge could have like an awesome podcast.
A judge
now that I'm thinking about it, the judge would be like, well, legally speaking, Queen, you need to go to Canada with your baby.
We should get a judge on.
Oh my gosh, we should have a judge.
If you go Judge Judy, I die.
Judge Judy Shineland is
my everything.
Ait, do you know that her net worth is like $46 million?
Yeah, we've spoken about this like on 18 different occasions.
And that's the woman who keeps her head down.
Yeah.
Says.
Yeah.
She's not out here on private LA planes.
She has been in a happy marriage for like 70 years.
You don't see Judge Judy on a tart trip.
On a what?
Tart trip?
But maybe we should.
I would. Like, that's the content I would watch.
Yeah.
She starts doing Get Ready With Me. Get ready with me to separate a family.
Oh my God, Tart. You're welcome. Free PR.
Oh my gosh, free fucking
This is
idea.
better than Michael Cera
Judge Judy shake some ass in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
And then separate a family immediately following.
She goes, hey, my room is like a lot smaller than the other influencers' room, so I'm kind of annoyed. And I'm actually going to sue everyone.
Off right now.
So
I'm going to sue everyone.
Tart is fucking ageist.
Okay, last one, and here's another one where someone's 31, someone's 19, and someone's 20. Okay.
Wait, we're doing triplets right now?
What?
3 people.
Okay. 3 people does not a triplet make. Trio.
Thruple.
Okay, my coworker.
Thruples are really in right now, I'm finding.
Oh, God, yeah. My coworker. My coworker is 31. I'm 19. I turn 20 soon, but still. Okay, so you're 19.
All right.
He claims he is genuinely in love with me. I lost my virginity to him.
I'm so sorry. Can you start from the beginning?
My coworker is 31. I am 19.
I'm almost 20. Okay.
I am almost 20.
And he's a 56-year-old man.
He is 31.
31.
He claims he is genuinely in love with me. Lost my virginity to him. Don't know how I feel about it. Got caught up in the moment. We have been friends and working together for about 2 years.
I need to know this job.
For the first year that I knew him, he was married.
Oh.
It was never a good marriage.
That's what they always say.
Oh, okay. But he would make slight moves or say risky things when he was married. He's now divorced, and anything intimate didn't happen until he got divorced. Half of my friends support it. Dump them, by the way. Half of my friends hate him and want him dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how to feel about it. 12-year age gap is crazy, but he knows me better than most and loves me. But my mom would kill me if I ever brought the idea up. And yeah, so awesome.
She hates that man.
If you're young enough to be saying, oh, my mom is going to kill me.
Yeah.
This is probably not a situation that you should be in.
That's so true. Also, she literally said, he said he loves me and I don't know how I feel about it. That's
right.
your answer.
That's your answer.
Period.
Also, I'm all for an age gap, but I feel like when you're 18,
yeah,
that's when I'm not for it.
So not to make this about me,
yeah,
but I am in an age gap relationship. Right. I'm 32, my husband's 47, and I always say, I tell girls like I love an older man, they're tired, they're like not gonna cheat on you, they're asleep. But when you're in your early 20s, yeah, but when you're in your early 20s, like that's like your brain is forming, right? You're learning about who you are. Like early 20s, you can actually, there's like more of a power dynamic where like I'm in a place where like I'm financially stable, my brain's fully formed to an extent. So
she's 6 years away from a fully formed brain.
Not there yet to be with I love when you're like 27, that's when you start getting in the 30s, maybe dabble in the 40s. Yeah. But when you're too young, like they really can like they can manipulate you.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's age gap negative connotation.
Yeah.
Facts.
Facts on God.
Wait, so this is her coworker?
This is it's seeming to be more of like a boss figure. Hold on, let me reread. Coworker.
But this is the thing. Where is a 19-year-old and a 30-year-old working? Like that's what I want to know. Is it like a Kinko's?
Because she's either in college.
I'm envisioning Kinko's.
So yeah,
feels Kinko's-esque.
Yeah.
Although they have been working there for a while.
Maybe
how do you know?
It's like a bar.
It could be bar, restaurant, Subway.
Oh my gosh, it could be a Subway.
It could be a
Subway. How smelly would the sex be in a Subway?
It would just smell like.
It's making me feel a little sick. It's making me feel a little sick.
It just smells like weird ham.
And then she ended this with, "Please feel free to call me if you have any more questions."
Say this all the time. Say what?
She ended this with, "Please feel free to call me if you have any more questions."
Okay, bring her up.
Okay, I don't have any more questions. You've given me enough to tell you.
We're done.
It's not.
I'm over this man.
It's not working out.
Also, if half your friends hate him, that's way more than enough friends.
Right.
And I don't care if it's two friends.
I'm concerned about the friends that don't hate him. To be frank,
19,
I think
like you should be like going to the mall and like making out at a Cinnabon.
Yeah, and he took her virginity so she can kind of think like he gets me.
I missed that.
Yeah, and I don't like. Oh God,
Wait, was that in the original story?
And she's like,
and then she was like, I don't know, I don't know how I feel about it. I just got caught up in the moment. If that's what you're saying about losing your virginity,
when did you say that he took her?
Like second sentence.
Also, losing your virginity to someone
is
is a trauma bond. Like that shit for girls is not fun.
Right.
So like you're just like, he's been through a lot with me. It's like, no, he broke your hymen and it sucks.
Oh, she's obsessed. She needs to get laid again.
Yeah, meet a guy with
Not that I'm giving advice. Especially
he knows me better than most.
More sex. But
she said he knows me better than most.
That's not even romantic.
No, that's actually
he knows me better than some people.
Yeah.
Most people.
Everyone.
Of all the people in the world, he's one of them that knows me. That's not a reason.
Right. I'm needing you to walk away.
I love his laugh track.
ASAP.
I need to bring him everywhere.
It's so good. It actually helps
ASAP as possible.
Most of our jokes. Like.
No, I hate him.
Okay.
Also, I feel like dating when you're 19 is about research. So it's like even if you like someone, you're like, I'm not gonna marry him.
Right.
Let's do more research. Let's research.
Go do some more research.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I have.
I had one.
Okay, give it to us.
It's not even advice. I just had a thought earlier today.
Okay.
I was walking around with my damn dog because he got out again today.
Get a fence.
Yeah. Just get a fence.
Yeah.
Like everybody's saying it.
Yeah. Everyone's been saying
What
it.
kind of dog is it?
Everyone's talking about me getting a fence. He's a mutt as hell, and I love him to death.
Mm-hmm.
He is,
And he can't be managed.
in any way at all. Like for me, like when he got out, I was like, oh, he's going to work. Like in my head, I was like, oh, he has like
Have a good day at the office,
shit
Max.
to
he has, like,
do.
stuff he has to go do. Like I'm like, I don't want to like get in his business, you know. But like I was like, wait, no, he actually can't. That's why I air tagged his ass. But I was like, oh my gosh,
What was he doing?
Oh my god, were you able to track him
Yeah.
via AirTag? That's
It's
fun.
funny, every time I leave my house now, it says Max has been left behind. It's so sad. Okay, but I was walking around and I was on TikTok, and there was something that like I watched somebody's video and it like seemed a little shady, and I was like, you guys remember subtweeting?
Yeah.
Do you remember subtweeting?
I'm sure you can see this, but I used to subtweet every day, 16 times a day, minimum, same person.
Wait. What do you mean? What do you
Who
mean?
was it?
Just my crush. My whole Twitter account was just subtweeting.
Yeah.
him.
Was it?
It
Like, I wish you could see me.
It was
for who
kind
I
of like
am.
if we were a movie, like you'd be the right guy.
Oh.
Like every
Yeah.
just like lyrics,
Yeah.
and also like can't believe he's treating me this way.
Yeah.
Like
Just heartbreak.
heartbreak.
Did he follow you?
Yeah,
Oh,
and he would
like it.
respond.
and say.
Sorry, I was
Okay.
like sick in the head.
Well, that's like not subtweeting.
Mhm.
You're just
And then you
Right,
go,
I was more so just texting. him
when you're
on-
mad and then he just says sorry and then he responds again. Wait, do you guys remember AIM?
Of
Yeah.
course.
That shit, you put your away message, that was dramatic as fuck. People would be like, in my darkest hour. And they're like 4th grade.
Remember the songs, like when you would log on or someone would log on
Yeah.
and your crush logged on,
The
and
door.
their specific sound played.
Oh my god, the
Yeah.
dopamine hit I
What a
would get.
rush.
Or like when the door would open, like, and you're
Oh,
like,
the
let's fuck.
door.
But I'd get so nervous. I'd be like, this is your time to shine. This is your time to shine. How long do you wait? That was mental warfare.
the
AIM
fact
warfare.
that like people do not know that feeling
The high.
is so like
Mhm.
getting on AIM
Yeah.
and seeing the green dot
The
because
green
you had a
dot.
message. I'm gonna quit.
And also we all did it. Like you knew, like, okay, like John is gonna be there like after practice.
After
He'll be on by
practice.
6. It actually is so much more fun because nowadays when he's not texting you, it's like he has his phone and has decided not to text you.
Oh,
but if
it's-
you're on AIM, you're like, he's clearly busy. He's not on AIM. He can't message me.
Oh my gosh!
I would do anything to get it back.
Yeah.
I
We
would
did
do
that with
anything.
Facebook
I'm getting
messages
hot
too a
and
little.
bothered
Yeah, it was
now.
hot. It was hot.
Oh my gosh, that is such a good thing. But I was just thinking today, like, there is nothing more loser. Sorry that you already had admitted
No,
that you did it
you're
all
all
the
good.
time. But there is, like, because I was going to say this before you said that you
Sure,
were admittedly a
Sure.
subtweeter.
sure.
There's nothing, just like white flag loser behavior is being like,
Mm.
but not like I like
It's
you.
interesting that you're still moving forward with deciding to say this.
You could have
Well, I have to get
turned.
my whole thought out.
Yeah.
Wait,
But it's more like
Since when have you ever done that before?
totally.
I don't think he's gonna.
I'm not stopping.
Okay, go
No,
off.
my whole thing, it's
Go
not
off,
like
girls, girl.
We support women in the arts.
I do. I love it. That being said, I was more talking about subtweeting in the sense of like you're in a fight with someone,
Oh,
not like I have a crush.
Mm-hmm.
And like the fighting tweets when you're like, are you like, who's this about type thing? That is genuinely like you lost the fight if you're subtweeting about it.
I feel like people still do that with like Instagram posts where the bomb will be like, I'm gonna stay focused even though my haters are coming for me. And it's like a thirst trap. And
Who
it's like,
are your ops?
It's like, who hurt you? It's like my enemies are always going to be out to get me, but I'm going to keep my head above it. And I'm like, what happened?
You just gained
Subtweets are
one
very
new
much a
enemy,
lie.
by the way, me.
Yeah, they're.
On like from seeing this and having to read it.
I saw someone write a whole paragraph recently, and it's like a celebrity who's definitely like doing incredible. And I sent to my friend, I'm like, what could possibly have happened to this man that he's like, I got to rise above it in my. And yeah, it's so funny because who is that one person that like skipped you in line at like a Walmart
Yeah.
yeah.
that you're subtweeting
Right.
about?
I
But yeah,
do-
subtweets will always
time
be
at
a
your
part of it.
crush.
What?
No, that's fun and cute.
Well, I do think you make a good point because I've never like read a sub caption and been like, this is cool.
People do Instagram
oh,
stories
yeah.
too.
Like-
Like when you're posting Instagram quotes in your Instagram stories, you know someone's going through a dark time.
The
You
darkest
text your friend, you
ages.
go, babe,
Yeah.
are you good?
Mm-hmm. Give me your password.
Pinterest quotes.
Or the close friends. It's like, ugh, don't hit me up tonight. No one was going to. Like, I think that's probably why you're putting that.
Selena Gomez social media breaks.
I'm getting offline for 12 minutes.
I just need to announce that I'm online, and I'm not going to be online for 2 minutes, but I'll be back online in 2 minutes. I actually have a really dramatic background on my phone that I've kept from a long time.
Oh my God. Like, tell us about it.
Like, I'll be hanging with people and they'll be like, you good? And I'm like, what? And they're like, the background of your phone is so fucking... I was going through a dark time. And it's also... This is so...
Oh, it's a quote.
It's a quote. It's literally a Pinterest thing about Leos because I'm a Leo. It goes, Leo. So embarrassing. This growth may not be easy, but just keep trusting it. Just keep breathing through it. It's guiding you somewhere worth going.
Okay.
Oh.
And I just...
First of all, true.
I kept it for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And then I get superstitious where I'm like, if I change, like I get weird. But like, that's just always what it is. And people are like, you good? And I'm like, I was not good for a weekend.
See,
that's when I
like that is one of those quotes where it's like, I can make that fit into any situation that I need it to.
And I was like, it's for me, for a Leo.
Like when I got stopped at a red light, I would have read that and would have been like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because the growth is worth every penny.
Exactly.
It's building character. But it was like one of those things where like when you get dark and if I'm going to look at my phone, it's like a little bit hopeful. You just need a little hope sometimes. But it's not towards anyone. It's
How
actually,
often do you
I
read
subtweeted
that?
myself.
Yeah.
Like I was like, hey, hater bitch.
Right.
Stop being negative.
Yeah.
Let's be positive.
Oh, female empowerment.
I think subtweeting yourself is a good thing to do on your own terms, and you don't have to put it out. Like if I posted that on my Insta story, people would be like, "Oh my God," because you want people to be like, "Are you okay?"
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't need that.
I have gotten like 12 of the like, hey, Instagram's reaching out because people are saying that we need to check on you. Like recently I've gotten
Who's
like
people?
When you get reported for like not being okay, have you gotten that?
What are you talking
who's
about?
reporting
Instagram will
you?
reach out. I'll get a notification. It's like
Oh.
Instagram's reaching out to like
Is it because you're like scrolling too
provide
much?
resources.
Oh, I haven't gotten resources.
Or are you watching certain videos that are like shown to
No,
be?
I think it's like when someone said that I was chewing with my mouth open on a video. I was like, sorry, should I kill myself?
That'll do it, Connor.
Yeah,
Right.
those
Well,
tag
like-
Yeah.
words.
I'm not gonna do it.
But Instagram doesn't know your heart.
Instagram
Yeah.
are being sarcastic.
Well, no, I guess like you get a certain amount of reports on like
You can only
Self-help.
threaten
Okay.
suicide so many times.
Right.
I love how Instagram's like, this will save him.
Yeah, this will do it.
This automated automated
come.
response
Here we
will
come.
be there.
that's like literally opening a Snapple lid and being like, don't kill yourself. Oh my God.
Oh
Okay.
my God. Yay. Okay.
You know, I listened to my mom. I didn't agree. My friends, but Instagram will do it.
Yep.
Ugh.
Thank you, Instagram.
Thank you, Instagrams.
Well, Hannah Berner, I didn't look at the time, and it's been we're holding you hostage.
We
right now.
are. I
You're
hope you
about to
don't
get
mind.
Stockholm syndrome.
No, this was so much fun. Thank you guys for having me. Your podcast is so fucking funny, and I've been stalking you guys for a while. You're great personalities,
Oh, you are the greatest.
and I love your
Like,
chemistry together.
That means the world.
No, I
coming from
really
you.
love you guys.
True hero.
I wish you could see my DMs with Hannah. It is a
Is it
constant.
scary?
Hey, like would love blah blah blah, and obviously Hannah Berner has other stuff going on.
That's
But-
crazy because I actually pride myself on being good
No, no,
at DMs. You know what it is?
You respond every time,
Okay,
but I'm
good.
like, whatever, but not in a bad way. Whatever, like,
I respond and go, "How did you get this number?"
yeah. Love Giggly Squad.
Thank you.
To
Love
death.
Paige.
Oh, she needs to come on.
Send our love.
I would love that.
She
I
would love you
that.
guys.
And congrats on your freaking Netflix special.
That is not out
Seriously.
and hasn't even been made. Thank you.
And it's filming in Philly.
it's filming in Philly. It's where I'm from.
The
at the
Philly girls.
Fillmore.
Yes, the Philly
Which is,
girls are
like,
my shit.
The Fillmore is insane. The fact that you're filming there.
Because you have to pick like a place, and I'm from New York, and I just feel like the East Coast girls are loud, they're smart, they're like cunty, and I hadn't performed there in a while, and I was like, hold Philly for the special.
Wow.
And I'm very excited.
I'm really, really excited about
That's
that.
so
Thank you.
On behalf of Philadelphia, we welcome you.
Where are you
Thank
from?
you.
This
I'm from.
This is a good question.
I'm from.
and to end, where are you from?
Who are you? I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
You're from Brooklyn?
I'm from Park Slope.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm from Park Slope, Brooklyn. I don't spend a lot of time in LA because I am a New York City rat.
Right.
I was saying, but I whenever I go, I love it because I feel like I'm in Hollywood. And I guess
to
I am.
Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm a movie star.
Mm-hmm.
The lights, the cameras.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. I'm
Thank
serious.
you.
This is like,
I can't wait for your crowd work clips to blow up. Tag a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
Put a thank you at the end of all of them.
Credit where credit is
When
due.
you get your Netflix special, put me in the special thanks.
At the end of every crowd work clip, I'm gonna just clip you and being like, you gotta fucking get up there and ask a question. Have a conversation.
That
with
would be
the
like a gorgeous montage of like clips interspersed of Hannah's advice and then you doing them.
No, I'm gonna the way that she has that.
We need to do a
quote set
documentary
with
of your crowd work journey.
and you need to put I think I like this little life in the back.
And it's him just shitting, nervous pooping in the bathroom.
Are you Jewish? I think I like
this little life. Are you Ashkenazi?
99%, bitch.
Cool.
Very cool, very cool. Everyone's dying laughing. America's hottest new comedian. Only ask one
America's
question.
most
Are you
charming
Jewish?
new comedian.
I actually was thinking someone has to do a TikTok of just like the worst crowd work clips and it blowing up of you, and that could be you.
That
You also
could
could
be
lean
me.
into just your bad. It's called bad crowd work
Mm-hmm.
to see what goes viral.
Bad at his job. That'll be my tour name. I'm gonna change it.
To Are You Jewish?
The tour.
The tour. Okay, and on that note, thank you guys so much for listening. Hannah, thank you. We love you.
Hannah, we love you.
Come back
guys.
soon. And bye.
Love you. Sorry, my hands.
We're doing
a little
skin
calm.
on skin right now.
It was
My
a little
hands are
sweaty.
Clammy.
I'm
I got-
clammy,
Oh,
but it's okay.
You're not clammy?
we're doing clam bake.
He's
right now.
dehydrated.
I'm actually. I'm like, I don't.
Clam taste.
Yeah, I'm fine. Love you guys. Thanks so much for listening. Oh wait, we probably don't even need to tell
No,
people where to find you
but
because
yeah,
I feel
just-
like
Oh yeah, Hannah Berner, Instagram, TikTok, Giggly Squad, and Berner Phone are my podcast. Berner Phone's with my husband. Giggly Squad's my bestie, and HannahBerner.com for tickets.
Oh, Berner.com. I love that. Bookmarking it.
HannahBerner.com. Love you guys. See you in the bonus.
Yes. This week on Close Friends. Are you horny?
Yeah. Dua Lipa could use a pencil, and I would be like,
sue me. Hi. Oh, I'm really, really scared. I'm really so
no, don't be scared.
I'm feeling like I'm drunk.
I'm sauced. What are those videos that you have locked of us?
Do you want to risk it?
Yeah. Risk it.
Sign up on tmgstudios.tv to watch the full bonus episode.